more than 75% of species gone. Just like that. What happened? In this video, we will embark on a journey of the past and uncover the layers of geological time and find out what happened 65 million years ago. Scientists and geologists use rock layers as puzzle pieces used to put together Earth's history. Each layer tells a different story. The farther down the layer, the older it is. One of these layers is known as the Cretaceous-Paleogene boundary, or the KT boundary for short. The layer marks the end of the Cretaceous era and the beginning of a new one. After the KT boundary, there are no more dinosaur bones found. What is so fascinating about this is that right after the layer, there is nothing. It all happened suddenly. So what happened? A man named Luis Walter Alvarez and his son Walter Alvarez are working in their lab. They just discovered that there is an abundance of iridium all around the world, 30 times more than is found in Earth's crust, and it is at the KT boundary. What causes a ton of iridium? Supernovas. There's one problem though. There's no plutonium-244 in the KT boundary. Plutonium-244 is emitted in supernovas, but there is something that does have iridium. Asteroids. Additionally, the KT layer includes spherules. Spherules are formed when asteroids hit Earth, vaporizing rock that expands as a giant vapor plume. Droplets of molten rock in the plume condense and solidify, falling back to the crust. As well as spherules, shocked quartz was also found in the KT layer. Shocked quartz is simply rock shocked by an immense impact or explosion. We have evidence, but where is the crater? Alvarez was able to calculate that the amount of iridium can be used to find that the asteroid must have been around 10 kilometers wide. For reference, 10 kilometers is 6.2 miles, larger than Mount Everest, but it still isn't that big compared to Earth, which is more than 7,000 miles wide. So how can it do so much damage? To put it simply, Earth is barely affected by this at all, but life on Earth is. We'll get into more on that later. In 1970s, Antonian Camargo and Glenn Penfield were geophysicists looking for petroleum in Yucatan. Penfield saw that there were gravity anomalies in the gravity data he was given. Later, it was discovered that these gravity anomalies match a crater about 200 kilometers in diameter called the Chicxulub crater. The rocks in this area also contain a lot of sulfur. How did life go extinct then? Just by the asteroid hitting an Earth, a mega tsunami would form and kill a lot of land dinosaurs. But what about the animals all the way across the Earth? The amount of sulfur in Chicxulub crater would cause a large cloud that would darken out and block the sun. This would cause the plants to be unable to gain energy from the sun. Then herbivores wouldn't have any food to eat and eventually die. The carnivores would die as well because they need to eat the herbivores. But not everything was gone. After the KT boundary, scientists found that there were mostly fern spores. Fern spores can survive in barren and in minimal conditions. The Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction was a tragic event, but it caused the eventual evolution of humans. Since the impact caused the surface to be inhabitable, mammals started to evolve and live in holes. These mammals were later able to come out of holes and evolve into humans. If the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction never happened, we might have not existed.